Hello, and welcome back to another quick 3 games of Pokemon Doubles OU. Okay, another quick 3 of Pokemon Doubles OU. Let's go into Ben Sims. Yeah, guys. What's up, guys? Another episode. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? It's been a long couple of months for me, man. But I'm getting through it. I don't know what the next couple of months will bring. Like, my life is about to completely change. I have no idea if it's for the better or worse, but I'm trying to get through things, man. Anyway, here we go. Iron Bundle and Poltergeist. I'm gonna fling, okay, to raise the stats, and I'm gonna try to get off the stored power. Wow, why didn't that do anything? Its weakness policy didn't. Oh, because it switched. Why do I have the choice scarf? Oh, it switched. Anyway, back to this one. So, guys, I want to talk about like how my Pokemon Go should have been made pitch. Like, can you imagine like if Pokemon Go was like this? Imagine if Pokemon Go was anything like this. Like, oh man, like if we were able to do this, not its like rip off sort of turn-based PvP style it has, where you could only select like 3 moves, like 2 or 3 moves, and there's CP. Like, what is CP? You have to collect a bunch of other Pokemon to level it up. What is CP? Doesn't make sense. Let's get rid of all of that. Keep the core gameplay with the core features and the core mechanics. You can play doubles, singles, or even triples battles. It's turn-based. Keep all the items and abilities and stats. 4 moves, like it's traditionally, like it always was traditionally. 4 moves, turn-based. Get rid of CP. Get rid of all of that. Just keep the traditional gameplay like I'm playing right now. Like, what if it was like this? You know what I mean? What if it was like this? I'm actually gonna hold off on the quick 3 games. Let's talk about Pokemon actually. I lied to you guys. It's not a quick 3 games. I just want to talk about my Pokemon Go pitch. But for real, like, what if people went outside and like had doubles battles like this? Like, there's no doubles in Pokemon Go. Are you kidding me? Remember when the game came out too? What did they promise? Trading and PvP battles day one. Did any of that come out in 2016? Go back and watch that trailer, man. Oh man, I'm a gamer for real, and I just want my games to be respected. Like, not Pokemon Go gave people a terrible impression of what Pokemon actually is. Now, okay, you can tell me the game's always changing, and Pokemon, like, competitively, they added new features like Dynamaxing and Gen 9. You can switch abilities, and they constantly add new features like Super Evolutions, Mega Evolutions and stuff, and X and Y. You know, we could have Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Go. I think there is. Is there? Yeah, I think there is. Like, there's a Charizardite Y and X in Pokemon Go, but the game doesn't have the core features. That's my issue, man. The game just doesn't have the core features, bro. Like, it doesn't. You know? What did they promise us in the beginning? Remember at the end of the trailer when they were all trying to catch the Mewtwo? Like, that's not there. That's not there. Imagine how lit this could be. Imagine if, like, local bars and clubs, like, you know, held events where you could, like, catch like a legendary like Entei or something. You know how much people would show up to that bar or that empty club. Excuse my language. You know how many people would show up to that dead spot? You know, and how many kids and adults, people of all ages would just show up, and now they're playing a game, and hey, now they can show up to a club or a bar, or whatever, and socialize, and they're all interacting over a video game. That's dope. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have my Pokemon Go pitch is in the works. How Pokemon Go should have been made. How Pokemon Go should have been made, guys. Man, like that game is just atrocious. I still think the game is atrocious, even though it still does have some relevancy. I think the game is terrible. It's a terrible game. It didn't honor Pokemon in any way, shape, or form. Now, Pokemon Go fans, you might want to fight me, but I don't think the game is exciting at all. I think they failed to capitalize on its full potential, guys. They lied to you. Niantic lied to you immediately. They didn't put in any of those things until years and months later. And even though the PvP battles aren't even the PvP battles in the traditional games, it doesn't make sense. You're giving people the wrong impression of what Pokemon is. You know what I mean? There's no items, there's no abilities, there's no stats. There's nothing like that. Like, what is CP? You have to catch CP to level it up? That doesn't make sense. Put in the traditional gameplay for core gamers, bro. That should have been Pokemon Go from the start. Singles battles, doubles battles, triples battles, PvP turn-based, 4 moves, not 2 moves where you're just pushing it, you're just button mashing it and attacking. No, you're not button mashing anything, bro. Do not button mash nothing. You strategically press a move and wait for the other player's move, and he strategically makes a move, and then I strategically make a move, and then he strategically makes a move. And what happened to that, bro? What happened to that? So again, they butchered Pokemon. Niantic, I will never forgive you. They failed on its potential. There needs to be a Pokemon Go pitch, okay? And hey, man, if you traditional Pokemon Go fans are hating on me or hating on this, why don't you go on my Bat podcast and argue why this game was so terrible? Go on the Bat podcast and tell me why there doesn't need to be another Pokemon Go. Go on the Bat podcast, because you want to know what? Pokemon Go is still straight up terrible, and that game could have been amazing, bro. So go on the Bat podcast, and I'll go on my Pitch podcast, and we'll throw down. We will throw down. Okay? All right. But I'm being serious. Like, that's what people think Pokemon is. Like, they took an absolute dookie over, like, our childhood, bro. That's not what it is. What is CP, man? What is CP? What on earth is CP? Why do you have to catch more Pokemon to level it up? Why do you have to catch another Rattata? Why do you have to catch 50 Rattata? Why do you have to catch 50 Pidgeys to turn it into a Pidgeot? That doesn't make any sense. You're giving people the wrong idea of what Pokemon is. Well, what should Pokemon be? Pokemon could be anything. It's always changing. It's always evolving. It's always adapting. No! No, it's not. You should have put in the core gameplay. No, I'm sorry. The trading card game has always stayed true to its core. Now the turn-based video game should have stayed true to its core. And the reason why Pokemon Go isn't anywhere near what they thought it would be is because they butchered the gameplay and the game modes. And there needs to be a pitch. You understand me? There needs to be a pitch. Okay? Anyway, this is an atrocious game here. I know it's gonna lose. Like, why can't you do this at Pokemon Go? Like, look at what this Clefairy is doing. Okay? There's no stats. There's no status conditions. There's nothing like that. You can't paralyze. You can't freeze. You can't poison. You can't increase its special attack, its defense. You can't do any of that. And it's not in a turn-based style. That's... like, why? Why, Niantic? Why didn't you just stick to the core gameplay? You wanna know what? It might have given birth to my podcast. Okay? Their idiotic decision making gave birth to my podcast, okay? Because that was not Pokemon at all. Like, what is CP, man? I can't believe it. Anyway. Anyway, this guy is gonna destroy my team. I'm not playing smart. This is just a little mini rant about Pokemon Go. You guys thought it was gonna be a quick 3, but I lied. It's taking forever, man. This guy's got me down. But yeah. There needs to be a Pokemon. How Pokemon Go should have been made is definitely, it's gonna be a heater. I'm saving it. It's gonna be in the banks. But it needs to be pitched because let's be for real. That game was terrible. And how popular it was, man. Like, who it captivated, bro? Like, they failed to capitalize on it so much. Imagine if Pokemon Go was like Showdown. Oh my goodness. Doubles OU, UU, singles battles, and they had tournaments. You could catch Pokemon and trade them just like you did and what they advertised, but they didn't release, you know? Oh, this is going to be a long game. Like, you guys already know I lost. I'm just like waiting to die now. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say about Pokemon Go, man. There needs to be a sequel. I'm gonna pitch a sequel, okay? Because the fans deserve way better than what was released back in 2016. I remember playing that game on my phone, just like, what is this even Pokemon? And the sad thing is, people think it is, you know? People have fun with the game, but I feel like if they stuck with the core gameplay, bro, like, it would be the greatest thing. People would be playing Pokemon Go in stadiums right now. And, like, we would be playing Pokemon Go at the Staples Center right now. If they kept the core gameplay. This would be inside Staples Center, but no. The players would be coming out of the lobby in warm-up suits, in warm-up Pokemon jumpsuits, right? Running out into the arena in their jumpsuits in the Staples Center. Pokemon Go, you could have players in jumpsuits running out to the stadium. That's how big it could have been. That's how big it could have been. All right. How did I take out that? Why does he not just beat me right now? This is a long and drawn out battle. I just had to turn into bronzing. But anyway, guys, just imagine that. Pokemon Go players running out to the stadium in their jumpsuits. That would be so sick. Like, you know, like they're Los Angeles Lakers, like it's Kobe Bryant or something. That'd be so dope. But no. That's how big it could have been, bro. And ESPN would have to broadcast all of it. Like, cause you know they would never. They hate, like, esports, you know? They hate esports, bro. Honestly, I don't like do I think esports should be nationally televised? That's a whole other debate. I'm not gonna like is that even something? It's even like should the Olympics put in esports? It's like I'm not gonna argue that. But that's a pitch though. That's a pitch. Should the Olympics add esports? That'd be so funny. That'd be so crazy to me. I wouldn't mind, but that's a pitch, you know? How great is this podcast? Should the Olympics put in esports? That's another pitch, hey. Do they already have it? I don't know. But like, what would they play? Like League of Legends or something? Like League of Legends, RuneScape. Can you imagine RuneScape in the Olympics? Like that'd be crazy. And the RuneScape player's like running out to the stadium in his jumpsuit. Oh my goodness. Be so funny. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. This was just a live quick rant. I'll see you guys on the next one.